Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to speak on the fact that Uber is an organized criminal syndicate. Uber is an organized criminal syndicate. That's all it is. And they have bribed politicians and city officials, government officials, into allowing them to continue their criminal activity. They've been taken to court, they've been sued, they've been protested. Everything has happened to this company, and they continue to move on. They have illegal immigrants driving for them. They steal, they cheat, they lie. I mean, this company does every single thing under the umbrella of the RICO Act. It's a criminal organization. So, I mean, I really don't understand. But since people can't live without Uber nowadays, they're trapped. It's just a risky transaction, taking Uber. You're just taking a chance. I mean, every time you get into an Uber car with a total stranger, you're putting your life at risk. Which, I mean, that's what life is about, guys. So I'm not trying to fearmonger that that dynamic. Is just a fact. But Uber will continue to put profit in front of passengers and drivers. Uber doesn't care about anybody but money. So guys, we're going to read the article about the driver that killed this innocent woman. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's read. Indianapolis, a local Uber driver who reportedly told police he raped and killed missing Indy woman Shantae Dixon before dumping her body in an alleyway and throwing her phone into the woods has now been charged with murder in Marion County. Francisco Valdez, 29, was arrested last Tuesday by IMPD homicide detectives after he reportedly admitted he shot and killed a 30-year-old Dixon in a fit of rage after picking her up as an Uber driver and attempting to rape her in the back of his car. So since she refused his sexual advances, he got upset with her. He picked this woman up, took her to some location, got out his car, got in the backseat with her. This dude is a total stranger. She's a total stranger. She is scared to death. This man then pulled over and got out the car and got in the backseat with her. And he want her to have a consensual sexual relationship with him. See, these are the psychopaths that are out here. He thought that was normal because evidently he's done that before. I guess from the people in his country, wherever he's from. I don't know if he's from Venezuela, Mexico, Ecuador. I don't know. But this must be normal behavior for him, because he did it like casually. Let's continue, guys. This is just disgusting all around, and it should not have happened. Valdez was officially charged Monday with felony murder, attempted rape, and attempted abuse of a corpse. I mean, I don't know what that means, attempted abuse of a corpse. That's stupid. IMPD officers were called around 1 p.m. last Monday to the 1800 block of Wagner Lane after a woman's body was found in a nearby wooded area. IMPD arrived to find a woman naked, unresponsive, and lying on her stomach. The victim's family said they tracked her phone to the woods behind her home, where they found her body and called police. Here's the young lady right here, guys. The woman, later identified by IMPD as Dixon, was pronounced dead on scene. Coroners later found that she had been shot once in the side of her head. Just killed her for no reason. She didn't do anything to him. She didn't do anything to him. But these are the kind of people that Uber let on their app to drive. And they also have crazy passengers too that do bizarre things. That's what I'm saying. As a driver, as a passenger, you're taking a chance. Let's continue. A woman near the scene told police the dead woman was her daughter, who had been missing since early Sunday morning. The woman told officers her daughter had gotten off work around 3:30 a.m. and ordered an Uber to get her home. No one had talked to her since. See that, guys? This is where Waymo comes in. The driverless cars. See, you're not ordering Uber. You're ordering a stranger. That's who you're ordering to come pick you up. You know, you think that you're ordering Uber. No. No, that is an app. That is a name. You're not ordering an Uber. You're ordering a stranger that can do with you whatever he wants. See? So that's the problem with this app. You think that the app is like flawless. No, you're not ordering Uber. Let me continue. IMPD crews reportedly found 2 cell phones in the wooded area near Dixon's body. Both phones were identified as belonging to Dixon. The victim's mother gave police the passcodes for both phones, which would eventually lead to them Valdez. Investigation into that Valdez. Detectives found that Dixon had ordered an Uber at 3:34 a.m. from the 23rd block of West 16th Street. She reportedly made one stop along Washington Street. In the Uber on Washington Street. In the Uber before being taken in the same car to her home on Arrow Street. Detectives noted that the Uber ride was marked as completed around 4:05 a.m. There was reportedly a $5 tip given to the driver. She gave him a tip and everything before she picked him up. She gave him a tip, and he killed her. This is him right here. A total stranger, guys. The app said Dixon driver drove a BMW with Indiana license plate. Detectives searched further into the driver and identified him as Valdez, coming up with an address on Aristocrat Circle. The BMW itself was a car registered to a relative of Valdez. So it wasn't even his car. It probably wasn't even his Uber account. Detectives then went to Valdez's home and began questioning him about Dixon. He told police that he did pick up Dixon on Sunday, and at first said that nothing unusual had occurred. When confronted with evidence by police, Valdez changed his story and said that he heard a gunshot after dropping her off. Valdez claimed that he got back home around 5:30 a.m. he called IMPD non-emergency line to report the incident. He then reportedly added more to his story and said that an armed black man came up to his car and tried to rob Dixon. See, guys? See? Blaming on the black man. That's the easiest target because they know how stupid cops are. Even though they got all the evidence, they know it's just easier just to blame it on the black guy. See? And this is how this society is built, of this kind of foolishness, this kind of nonsense. Added that the suspect shot Dixon in the thigh and that she kicked herself out of his car and he fled the scene, police wrote. He also said that he had cleaned the blood out of his car. Police also reportedly spoke with Valdez's mother, who told them that her son owned a gun that he regularly carries. She added that he had recently cleaned out his car and that the items were still inside. Court documents show police later found a bloody rags and a Walther PPX 9mm in Valdez's room. Admission and arrest. Detectives took Valdez to the IMPD homicide office where he reportedly agreed to speak without a lawyer before telling several more stories. Court documents detail how police confronted him with the fact that Dixon was shot in the head, not the thigh. This reportedly caused Valdez to change his story again. "Okay, I shot her in the head," police quoted him saying. "It was self-defense." Now it's self-defense. Valdez then reportedly went through a story of how Dixon was hitting him in the head while driving, causing him to grab his pistol from the driver's side door and shoot over his shoulder. He then said he dumped her body behind a concrete block on Wagner Lane. He made it a point to say that she had her clothes on and whatever happened after he dumped her body, he knew nothing about. Police didn't buy this story either and pressed Valdez further. That is when he reportedly admitted to the crime. Detectives said Valdez admitted to being a 30-year-old virgin. See? A 30-year-old virgin. Can't get a woman. Don't have a life. And instead of getting a prostitute, paying a prostitute, he want to rape a stranger who offered Dixon money to take his virginity. What kind of psychopath does that? I mean, I know we have a lot of psychopaths in the United States. We're the capital of psychopaths. But this is a whole new level of psychopathy. But believe it or not, guys, it's a lot of people in this country that's like this guy. Valdez said he got mad when Dixon laughed at his body. Then this reportedly caused him to become enraged and shoot Dixon in the head. Okay, guys. This is it. It's crazy. Valdez told police that after the shooting, he drugged Dixon out of his car and placed her lifeless body behind a concrete barrier at the end of Wagner Lane. The Uber driver also admitted to trying to have sex with Dixon's dead body. He tried to have sex with her dead body, police said. He said he then threw her cell phones and wallet into the woods nearby where they were found days later by her family. Valdez was then taken into custody by IMPD and later booked into the Marion County Jail on a preliminary... Hold on, guys. preliminary felony murder charge. Okay, guys, I guess that's it. Let's see what else. Murder, attempted rape, attempted abuse of court. Valdez made his initial court hearing. Okay. They held a news conference. Bailey then touched on the fact that this has on the victim's family. This is a family that's been ripped apart, he said. This woman is gone from the world unnecessarily by an evil act. And I'm glad that we were able to find this individual as quickly as we did so that he didn't have an opportunity to perpetuate violence further in our community. While they insist the murder is an isolated incident, IMPD said rideshare users can always share their location with friends and family, and that women should trust their instincts if things feel dangerous. Rideshares continue to be an excellent and safe option to use when you're out in our community, said IMPD Assistant Chief Catherine Cummings. This is a family's worst nightmare. We're disgusted by these allegations. I wouldn't say, I guess it's, you can say it's safe, but I wouldn't say it's safe on the heel of a murder. Of course, Uber, their only response is that he had been removed from the platform. Let's see. In a statement sent to Fox 59 last Tuesday, an Uber spokesperson confirmed that Valdez has been banned as a driver from the Uber platform. Oh my gosh. What else are they going to do? Of course he's been banned. They're going to leave him on the platform as a murderer that's in jail for life? It makes no sense. So that statement could have gone unsaid. They're going to have to pay that woman, her family. Our heart breaks for Miss Dixon's family and loved ones in the midst of this tragedy, Uber said. The details of this act of violence are atrocious, and we will assist Indianapolis police however we can as they continue to investigate. Uber went on to say that the company is deeply committed to safety and has invested heavily in making its platform safe for customers. These safety measures include hiring teams of law enforcement pros around the globe and adding an emergency button for in-app users, Uber said. You try the emergency button and nothing's going to happen, trust me. Okay, guys, that's it for that video, guys. Let me go back. That's it for that. So you see, guys, what happens when you let a rogue app with no accountability, and you have these weirdos and strangers on the app. They can show up driving anyone's car, their friend, family. Uber is allowing immigrants that have not been vetted to drive on other people's accounts. They call them fleet accounts. So I can have an account in my name, and I can have 5 cars and just get 5 individuals to drive for me. And those other 5 people are not vetted. They just drive the cars. So anyway, guys, that's it for that video, guys. Guys, remember that your life is your responsibility. Your mind is your responsibility. Your health is your responsibility. Take it serious. And don't take it for granted. Remember to download and deploy your antivirus software. Debug and unplug from the matrix. Guys, you're in the matrix. Uber's in the matrix. And never assume everything is okay. Live your life with caution. Have situational awareness. I just feel sorry for the young lady. She died a violent death at the hands of a psychopath. I think that she's a martyr for society to wake up. Okay, guys. Until next time, guys. Keep your car clean. Keep your life clean. Keep your body clean. Keep your car clean. Keep your diet clean, guys. Drink plenty of spring water to flush out the toxins, the chemicals, and the poison that's in the food supply. Guys, you are being poisoned. You're being micro-poisoned every day. And since you're operating in your lower self, you also poison your pets and your children. Until next time, guys, I'm Contraband 777, and I'm signing off. Peace.